Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I guess I owe you guys an explanation as to why I didn't upload anything last week. And the reason for that is because we got hit with a hurricane, and I greatly appreciate, and I'm at a loss of words with the amount of emails and messages I got from you guys asking if I was okay, and that really meant a lot to me. I'm actually fine. My family's good. Everyone's great. We were out of power for 5 days, so not a new record setter. The last record setter was like 3 weeks without power. But yeah, everything's great. Everything's good. Unfortunately, there are parts of Florida that got impacted pretty bad. The Keys got devastated, Naples got devastated, and there's some other areas on the west coast of Florida that got caught off guard. Because everybody thought this thing was going to come straight up the center, and it shifted way west and really hurt some people. So that's a very tragic event. Hurricanes are no laughing matter. But getting back to today's topic, today's video was supposed to be uploaded then, but I like to read all the comments and I like to respond to as many people as I can, because I know what it's like when you guys watch a video and you guys have questions or you guys want to express your thoughts and never get a response. I don't like that, so I try my best to respond to every single comment. And I didn't want to upload a video and people start asking me questions and I don't have power, so I can't answer anything. I mean, we didn't even have phone signal. The towers got knocked out. Today's video is about adding a front lip on the Mercedes, and by doing this, it's going to give your car a way more aggressive appearance, and it's something that you can do relatively cheap. I think you guys can pick these up on eBay for maybe like $90, $100, right around that range. I know you guys can get the carbon fiber ones, which is the same thing. It's just carbon fiber coated, and I think that's like another $100 for that. They're really easy to install, and I know some of them give you nuts and bolts to use. I wouldn't recommend that approach. I would put 3M tape on it and then use the pop rivets like I'm going to show in the video. And the other thing is, in the video I showed the install with the bumper off the vehicle. It's because at the time I did the project, my bumper was off the car. It was when I was putting the headlights in, and it's a step that you don't necessarily have to do. You guys can do this just by driving your car up on a set of ramps. Just make sure that your ramps have enough clearance, because when you add this onto your car, it's going to add about 2 inches. Lower the front of the vehicle for about 2 inches. So you really have to be careful when you're backing off of those ramps. You got to take it slow, and you should be fine. It's really straightforward, really easy, and it changes your car's appearance drastically. Night and day difference. So let's go ahead, jump into last week's video today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and hopefully it's something you guys want to install in your car. And once again, also thank you guys for all your concerns and all your thoughts and all your messages. It really did mean a lot to us.
Today we're going to be working on the front bumper. We will actually be installing a lip onto the front bumper, and I'm going to show you guys the easiest way to do this while the bumper is off the vehicle. You guys can do this while it's on the vehicle, but it will be a lot trickier and you will be fighting gravity. And anytime you can work with gravity, it makes your life a lot easier. Just imagine, while this is up in the air, you guys are trying to hold this up into place and you guys are trying to drill it. But here's the trick that a lot of people don't know. When you guys buy these forward splitters or the forward spoilers, there's actually 2 layers. And that is a serious problem when you guys think about it, and you guys think about, oh man, I have to drill through 2 layers and the bumper. It makes it very difficult, and oftentimes a lot of people just give up. They go into body shops and they just let them do it. Well, at a body shop, this is what they're going to do. They're going to pull off the bumper. That's going to be 1 hour of their time they're going to charge you. They're going to install this. That's another hour. And then they're going to reinstall the bumper. So you're looking at 3 hours total. And that's probably $125 per hour. That's the average shop rate. So that's a ballpark idea how much they're going to be charging you. But if you guys manage to take the bumper off yourself, and if you guys don't know how to do this, here is the video of me removing the bumper off the vehicle. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bumper and I'm going to flip it upside down. Like I said, it's easier to work with gravity. It's easier to go down than it is to go up. So just go ahead, grab your bumper, and flip it over. It's like a giant slice of pizza. So there you go. It's completely upside down now, and this will allow you guys to work, like I said, with gravity, work smarter, not harder, and install your lip right onto the vehicle, just like that. So before we install this lip onto the bumper, you're going to want to clean it off with alcohol. So let's go ahead, get some alcohol, and then clean up this whole area right underneath the car, because this may be the last time you ever get to clean it. And there you go. So now that it is officially all clean, the next thing that you're going to want to do is apply 3M tape, real 3M tape. If you guys don't know what that looks like this. And what gives it away is the 3M is staggered in a pattern like that. It's never in a straight line. So what you're going to want to do is cut off about 3 pieces. You don't need anything more than that. You're just putting the pieces on there just to hold it onto the bumper while you begin the drilling process. So you're going to be looking at about a piece right about here, a piece here, and then a piece here. So let's go ahead, cut off those 3 pieces and apply them on there. So there you go. There's the 3M tape on the forward splitter, diffuser, air dam, whatever the hell you guys want to call this part. That's what it looks like when it's on there. And as you can see, this is what real 3M tape is. This is what I was talking about, where the 3M goes diagonally and then it goes eventually to that red section. Fake 3M tape will be 3M in a straight line, and it's clear as day that it's a fake. So the next thing you're going to want to do is peel it off, and with the help of someone, in this case my wife, she will be telling me if it's on straight or it's not. Because you guys have, you know, you do have more than one shot to do this. This tape requires heat before it activates, but you just want to try and get it correctly on the first time. Okay, so this is showing you from the above view how it's mounted on here. As you can see, it goes right here in this little pocket area where the curve begins, not on the straightaway. Believe it or not, this does not start where this starts. It starts right here at the curvature. So you're gonna have there maybe about 3/4 of an inch, and then same thing all the way throughout, 3/4 of an inch, and then all the way around this side is 3/4 of an inch. Now keep in mind, I just have it on here just with the 3M. It's not permanently affixed to it yet. I can still rip it off if it's not on straight, but the real test is when you guys flip this over, you will actually see if it's straight or it's not. I know it's kind of hard to see because I went with the black, and like I said, I'm not a huge fan of carbon fiber. I do not like carbon fiber on black vehicles, only on white. And as you can see, there it is. It's actually on there pretty well, and goes all the way around, has a nice contour to it right here, and it adds on a solid inch all the way around the bottom. And then if you're looking at it head on, it looks like it adds on about 1.5 inches to 2 inches to lowering the front end. This will make the vehicle look like it's sitting lower, but in reality it's not. So you do need to be careful whenever you guys pull up to driveways and hills. You guys are going to have to approach them at an angle. Don't approach them head on because you may end up rubbing down there. And just remember, that is fiberglass, so it doesn't take much for that to break. Once you guys are content with the way that it fits on the bumper, you're going to go ahead and flip it over, and now you're going to begin drilling it and then installing rivets. And the reason why we're going to use rivets is because in the event that you need to take this off the vehicle, You don't want to fool with bolts and nuts. Trust me, that's the last thing you want to do. If you guys have a rivet in there, all you have to do is take a drill out the rivet, and the whole thing's coming right off. Takes half the time. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to use a Pop Rivet Gun. I went ahead and I marked on here, there's 7 little dots that I put throughout here, and the reason for that is because I need space to put these pop rivets to the other side, because as you can see, if I were to drill a hole back here and get the pop rivet in at an angle, it wouldn't be right. So I'm going to go ahead and drill a larger hole here, that way this can go in smoothly, and then I can use the Pop Rivet Gun to pop these into place. And in the future, if I need to take this off, the hole will be there to allow me to take a drill bit and drill out the rivets instantly. So let's go ahead and drill out these 7 holes. As you guys can see, this is the ugly side that nobody ever wants to show you. Unfortunately, the only real way of getting to the backside where you need to get to is by doing this. There's no way you're going to be able to drill a hole and physically even screw it on without removing this excess piece here. But this is all from the mold. If you guys really wanted to, you guys could cut out little square notches, but I just used a stepper drill bit, and then this will allow me to fit the rivet gun in here and drill a very, very small hole. So in the event that you guys want to take this whole thing off, it's just going to be a very, very tiny hole that can easily be filled in, and simple, easy thing to do. Now, don't freak out by seeing these. You guys are thinking like, oh my god, this is going to look so ugly on the car. You're never ever in your life going to be able to see this underneath the vehicle. The only thing you guys are going to be able to see is the top part. Unless you're physically laying down on the ground, and keep in mind I'm going to lower the car another 2 inches, this will never ever be seen. This is just like plastic surgery. You don't get to see the actual surgery part. Nobody ever shows you this. Nobody ever explains this part, but this is the best way to do it. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a 16/32 bit right here. It's actually a 15/64, and I'm going to drill it right there, and then keep going all the way down, and then fit the pop rivet in and pop it into place. Now, this is what the pop rivets look like. This is definitely on there rock hard. This is not coming off at all. So the way that they work, it's pretty simple. These pop rivets are designed for body work. If you're interested in these, I'm going to go ahead and leave a link in the description for you to purchase them. And they just go in there just like that. Then you get your Pop Rivet Gun. These are pretty cheap. They're about $20. It's actually pretty hard to do with one hand. Just going to get in the hole like that. Stick it in there. And then give it a squeeze. And then let it reset. Move to the right, give it a squeeze, let it reset, move to the left, give it a squeeze, and you'll hear it go pop. And there you go. That rivet is in, and this bumper is on like a rock. So now let's go ahead, cover up these holes so you guys never see them again. Ignore the fact that my car is completely filthy right now. Just take a look at that new lip on the vehicle. What a difference does that make? It's like night and day. Not only that, it gives the car a lowered appearance, and it gives it an aggressive look. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you guys are interested in this project, hit the subscribe button. I'd love to have you as part of the community. In the meantime, take care.